Hello everybody and welcome back to the JXLC Stuff channel, and today we're doing a bit of a weird combination, but mostly because if I did them separate the YouTube algorithm would throw a fit. So we're going to do them together, but I'm going to have what we're currently on the screen and also timestamps for where you want to skip to. So in this video we're first going to be going over the AXN after Maiden and what I think of it so far and what we're going to do to change it, because there are some issues and stuff I want to change, as well as the Z84 with the lovely SNL owl in it, which should give you some sort of preface on what my thoughts are going to be on that. But we'll get to the Z84 and the SNL owl later. We'll start with the AXN. I flew that quite a while ago, actually. I just haven't got round to doing the video on it, and I don't want it to sort of semi-ends the story, or at least goes on to the next part. So the AXN, it had a bit of an issue in the fact that it needed all of the down trim, every single down trim. Now remember, this model had been knocked off of my car roof and had the tail come off, and I just kind of glued it back on, so possibly servo could have stripped, although it flew all right. So I basically need to go in and manually put that down trim in that's on there, all the way down, and it still had a little bit. I could put a little bit down in myself. But what was really great is that you could just tell how light and floaty it was, and considering its full name is the AXN Floater Jet, makes a lot of sense. So overall, I was very happy to have it back. Obviously, it's running on easy UHF, and it is running. One of the things that I think helps it, because it is so light, is the fact that it is just running one of those built-in VC400 piggyback cameras. The problem is with those piggyback cameras is that they have, and they're all right other than the lens. So I need to make a decision. Am I going to either try and get a different lens for those cameras that are not so fishbowly, that's the problem, or am I going to replace it with another camera and video transmitter? I do like the idea that this just plugs in. It's simple. It's ready to go. It's all, and again, because it's so light, it doesn't really affect the model so much. So I need to make a decision on whether I'm going to replace the camera and video transmitter, or if I can find a lens for it. And really simply, I'm going to have a look at lenses, and if I can't, I can't. If I can, I can. That's the way that's going to go. So, yeah, it flew very well. Again, my sort of old, tired 3S 2200s, fly for about 10 or 12 minutes and then land it. It's just something nice to potter about with. I didn't go that far with it, again, mostly because of this weird trimming issue. I think because it was wanting to fly up all the time, it was very floaty. It was just so enjoyable. It was like half throttle, just pottering along. Absolutely excellent model. Again, it's a model that I don't recommend for new beginners, simply for the fact that when it hits the floor, it's not very good to glue. It may be a good model for someone who's into flying fixed wing already but is moving to FPV. But other models I think are better. I mean, the Bixler itself, I don't think flies quite as nice, but the fact that I whacked mine into the ground so many times and just was able to rebuild it was great. Whereas the AXN took one knock and then all the foam was just floppy. That was my original one. Also, I've suddenly started realising that they are selling the one with the old stickers again on Hobby King, as well as the one with the new stickers. I thought I'd got the last of a line, I thought that was a collector's item, but clearly it isn't. So yes, that will carry on. It needs moving over to the new Radio Master with easy UHF. I have my spreadsheet here. I also need to look into why it needs so much down trim. And on there I've got a better camera and video transmitter, but when I was thinking about it, as I was saying words to you now, I suddenly realised that the only real issue I have with that camera is the lens. And I have a few models that it'd be nice to have that camera on. Just a simple plop, and then we already have an FPV system. If I could find some decent lenses, I'm going to write a post-it note, which is V400 piggy back. That's not a B, but never mind. Lenses. If not, I've got a few mini cameras and the video transmitters. Either the video transmitter I've got that weigh a lot anyway, or I can always get some of the Rush tank, like get one of the little 20x20s and use that. But yeah, it is green because it is flyable. In fact, actually, I should move that to yellow, because I would say at the minute it isn't technically flyable. It's not something that's enjoyable to fly. Let me make that yellow, because yellow means you can take it with you, but you've got to be cautious, is basically what it means in this. So the AXN, I'm just going to give it its battery as well. In this spreadsheet I basically have plane, status, battery, and then other info. So the AXN, it's the same battery as my Watt 4, so I can just copy and paste, but change the colour. Can be flown with caution. I'll put that as a status. I try not to have like a billion different statuses, but never mind. So, alright. I need to go down this list and put some things as they should be. But anyway, that is the end of the AXN section, so I'm now going to move on to the Wing Z84 with the SNL owl inside of it, but I'll be back very shortly to continue that, so back in a moment. Right, well, I've made an executive decision, and I'm that impressed with the Wing Z84 that I am going to do a separate video on it. So this is going to be it for the AXN. If you want to check out the Wing Z84 video, it will be out at some point. Feel free to click on the channel, have a look, and if it isn't there as of yet, subscribe. Hey! If you enjoyed this quick and simple video, please click like. I should have really said at the beginning this is more of a podcast episode, so that's why there's no main visuals. But yes, like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions or anything about the AXN. Specifically, if you've not seen the videos on it, you can check that on the channel. There'll be a playlist somewhere as well, in the description. Again, this is the older version, not the newest one with the white and red stickers, but the one with the white and blue. And yeah, I'll thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, again, like, subscribe, all of that other job that I've already said. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.